welcome back to Afia TV News Tonight, and our conversation centered around the defections in the Labour Party, of course, losing more of their members. The trouble engulfing the Labour Party shows no signs of abating at all. And recently, Mr. Ajang Iliya, the seventh member of the House of Representatives for the Jos South and Jos East Federal Constituency in Plateau State, announces his defection from the Labour Party to the All Progressives Congress. In a similar vein, Engineer Udengs Eradiri, the Labour Party's gubernatorial candidate for Bayelsa State in the 2023 election, along with his running mate Commodore Benjamin Natus, retired, has also declared their resignations from the party. Iliya's switch follows a recent exodus of 5 Labour Party members from the House just last week. And during Thursday's plenary session, the House Speaker, Tajuddin Abbas, revealed Iliya's defection, attributing it to the ongoing crisis within the Labour Party's leadership and related issues. However, the Labour Party has announced its decision to pursue legal action to reclaim seats forfeited by 6 members of the House of Representatives who defected to the All Progressives Congress in the past week. The party maintains that these legislators, who it alleges have unjustly betrayed their constituents and the platform that secured the election, should lose their seats as mandated by the Constitution. Well, joining me now to discuss further is Honorable Kasmir Abo, and he's the Labour Party chairman for Enugu State. Good evening, Honorable Sir, and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Amazing Grace. Happy to have me tonight.
Good to have you too. All right, so tell us really what's happening in the Labour Party. There's been so much defections, and the last time it was a leadership battle, but now there's a raid of defections is happening. Almost every week you hear that there's one Labour Party member who's leaving the party and going over to the APC. So why is that happening at the moment? Because this was a party that Nigerians felt was a fresh breath air, but now we see a lot of defections.
Well, thank you so much. I will describe it as a show of shame because there is no cause for alarm in Labour Party. As of today, Labour Party has one chairman, national chairman, and not 2. And we have described that particular action by these men, these young men, ungrateful men, as a show of shame, and have opened register of shame in our national headquarters for these men who are ingrates, who are ungrateful to what the people of Nigeria have done for them and what the party have equally done for them. We are not surprised because since after elections, let me start from Bayelsa State, where Engineer Udensi Eradiri also, or what is that his name, and his deputy defected. It's not today. It didn't begin today. It began immediately after his election as a candidate of the party. Started working against the party. We didn't know that that young man was sent by PDP to our party from that state because he was formerly a commissioner in that state under PDP. And we were told anyway, but we didn't want to go into that, looking at circumstances under which we were forming our parties. We now decided to allow everybody to contest the election. And he contested, and he won, landslide victory at Bayelsa Hall, where he was elected as a candidate. But immediately after the election, the young man began to work against the party. In fact, his campaign was a kind of just managing to do some little campaigns in Bayelsa State. And when the party asked him why, he gave some flimsy excuses. And we saw what panned out during the election. He lost and lost woefully. And since then, he has not been with the party as a member. So we're not surprised that he's leaving. He's just trying to make mountain out of molehills. He's trying to be popular. So his own is really not a problem to us.
Okay.
With regard to this member that have defected, these members from National Assembly, yes, we saw it coming after 2 months of their election swearing in at National Assembly. Till today, until the fact that they have never attended any meeting by the national body. Even when didn't have a problem with P2B and Abure and NWC, we were intact. They refused to come for a meeting. They have never supported the party one day, financially or otherwise. So we're not surprised that they left the party, but we are going to regain our mandate because the constitution is very clear. This is not a question of a member of a party going to another party. This is a question of elected member, and the constitution is very clear on this.
Okay.
So we're going to pursue it.
Right. So you made mention of the leadership of the party. So may I ask, who is the current chairman of the Labour Party?
Well, I think you as a press person should have known. You are aware, you are in this country.
There's been
there's
been so much issues about Abure.
As a first man should be able to tell us who are members, because if you go to our ANEC website, you will see Dr. Barrister Julius Abure.
Cleared. All right, so let's go over.
And you are aware. Amazing Grace, you are aware.
You are a party member. I'm not a party member. So you are in the best position to let us know.
The court has equally affirmed him as the national chairman of the party.
Great. All right. So now a lot of people who have used and dumped the party or are of the opinion that the Labour Party was just used as a special purpose vehicle by politicians, because just as you said, there were also body languages from these people who have probably used and dumped the Labour Party. Would you agree with that assertion of the Labour Party just being an SPV for them, or is there some sort of influence that just beclouds a politician once they get into office?
Well, that was a phrase or a sentence used by Doyin Okupe, who say that they are using Labour Party as a special purpose vehicle. It's quite unfortunate for them. It's a pity for them because they have no place in those places they are going. They are leaving a mansion and they are going to a hut. They are going to APC, and APC is going to forget about. They are telling me that people elections about all the rigging in this country. We don't have good elections here. They will get there and they'll be rigged in. Let me tell you today, they will not have nominated a candidate in that party because they cannot displace those who have been there. So they have come to the end of the road of their political career for the moment. At the end of next 2 years, and they will be forgotten entirely.
All right.
So we're not perturbed about their movement, but we are going to get that mandate back to the party, or the court is there, and we have filed our papers in court.
Okay. So, of course, you said exactly what I wanted to ask, what the party would do, because, yes, Labour Party is heading to court. And what form of re-strategizing do you think that you will have to do now? Because it does seem that the Peter Obi wind seems to be blowing a lot of people away. And one would want to ask, how much people would this wind really blow away? So would there be some sort of re-strategizing by the Labour Party to make sure that they maintain their members and then, get new members?
Yes, we have begun that strategy by going online registration of our members. It's ongoing now, and it's going to last for the next 2 months. So we know those who are our members, right? You know what happened during last election? It was very sudden for us, and we have to accommodate all the Kahari into our party. We are going to make sure that next time, any person who is going to contest election in the Labour Party is an authentic member of the Labour Party. He cannot leave a house he has built. Most of them came in as strangers, and they are living. And let me tell you, any person who doesn't have confidence in himself is going to tell you that it is because of P2B. P2B is not in Jos. P2B is not in your locality. If you're not popular in your locality, you cannot be elected. Even if you bring our Lord at the back of your poster. They have come to the end of their political journey by leaving the Labour Party. And at the end of the day, the mandate will recover because the law is very clear on this.
All right.
We don't have 2 candidates to do national chairman of the party in Nigeria. Only 1 man, Julius Abure.
All right. We'll keep our eyes on that because we have known so far a lot of party members who defected to other parties, and when the cases were taken to court, we've seen how it all played out. So we'll keep an eye on the Labour Party and, of course, the proceedings at the court. And the Labour Party is, of course, asking that the court make those seats become vacant. So we're keeping an eye on that story, and it's developing, and would like to have you once again to talk about it. But for now, we have to go, and thank you for joining us tonight, Honorable Kasmia Abo, Labour Party Chairman, Enugu State. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.